standing in an airport line, minding your business. When an officer suddenly grabs your throat just because of your skin color, unaware you're the most dangerous person in the entire building. The fluorescent lights buzzed overhead as travelers dragged suitcases through the early morning airport rush. Serena Holt stood in line at the check-in counter, calm, composed, wearing a black blazer and carrying nothing but a compact travel bag. She looked like any other woman heading out for a business trip. But her eyes, sharp, calculating, observant, missed nothing. Behind her, a frustrated officer muttered into his radio. Officer Blake Weston, known for his temper and worse for his prejudice, watched her with narrowed eyes. He didn't like the confidence in her posture, the coolness in her expression, the simple fact that she was black and not looking intimidated by her surroundings. As Serena stepped up to the counter, Weston pushed off the wall and stalked toward her. "ID," he barked. Serena raised an eyebrow. "The agent hasn't asked for it yet." "That's not what I said," he snapped, stepping closer, hand hovering near his belt. "ID now." The nearby passengers went quiet. The check-in agent froze. Serena slowly reached for her wallet. "There's no need for hostility, officer. I'm just trying to check in." But Weston was already convinced of whatever story he'd built in his head. "You people think you can just breeze through here like you own the place," he muttered. Serena's eyes hardened, but her voice stayed steady. "I suggest you lower your tone." "A mistake." Weston grabbed her throat. Gasps erupted around them. A woman screamed. A man fumbled for his phone to film. Serena didn't struggle. She simply stared at him, unblinking. "Let's see what you're hiding," he snarled. But Serena's face remained unreadable. "Officer Weston," she said quietly, "this is your final warning." He laughed. "Or what? You gonna file a complaint?" The airport seemed to freeze in place. And then, before the big reveal, she said, "You really should have run my name before putting your hands on me. If you're still watching, like, subscribe and turn on post notifications. It helps more than you know." Weston scoffed. "Yeah? And who are you? Some TikTok lawyer?" Serena exhaled once, calm as still water. "No," she said. "I'm Agent Serena Holt, Special Operations Division. Federal clearance, level 6. The room went silent. Even the airport speakers quieted as if listening. Weston's grip loosened. You're lying." Serena reached into her blazer slowly and deliberately and pulled out a black badge case. The emblem inside caught the overhead lights like a blade. Gasps and whispers rippled across the check-in area. A senior TSA official hurried over, pale. "Ma'am, we weren't informed you were arriving today." "You weren't supposed to be," Serena said. It was a covert transfer, until Officer Weston compromised the operation. Weston stumbled backward. "I didn't know. I wasn't told." Serena rolled her neck, easing the slight pressure left on her skin. "That has never been an excuse for misconduct, and certainly not assault." Two federal security officers approached, hands on cuffs. Serena lifted a hand. "No, I'll deal with him myself." Weston's face crumpled. "Please, Serena, Agent Holt, please, I'm sorry." "I didn't know who you were." Her expression finally shifted into something cold. "And you thought that made it acceptable?" "My identity isn't the problem, officer. Your behavior is." The entire airport watched as Serena stepped closer to him, her voice low but carrying authority that silenced the entire hall. "Your badge was meant to protect people. Instead, you used it to intimidate and harm them, including me." His voice trembled. I just thought—" "You thought a black woman standing alone was an easy target." He swallowed hard but didn't deny it. Serena turned to the federal officers. "Take him." As they moved in, Weston panicked. "Wait, you can't do this." Serena stepped aside with a calm elegance that made the moment even more devastating. He assaulted a federal agent during an active assignment. He'll be lucky if the judge doesn't give him maximum sentencing. The officers cuffed him, his protests fading into defeated sobs. Passengers applauded, nervous at first, then louder, filling the hall. Some shouted support. Some recorded. Some cried. Serena simply adjusted her blazer and turned back to the stunned check-in agent. "I believe you needed my ID?" The agent, now trembling, nodded. "Yes, right away, Agent Holt." Serena handed it over, calm as ever, while Weston was dragged out of the airport in disgrace. As Serena collected her boarding pass and walked toward security, a small girl tugged her mother's sleeve. Mommy, is she a hero? Serena glanced over and smiled gently. No, she said, just someone who refuses to be silent. And with that, she disappeared into the terminal, leaving behind a story the airport would never forget.